Hey, Russell of Hotels going live just for a couple minutes. You guys know how I do it. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But hey, I'm going to tell you how I do it. I do this daily check in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So today is Thursday. So happy Thursday to everybody. It is Thursday, April 10th, 2025. Did I say hope you guys are doing well? I think I said that already, but I'm sure you guys are doing well. I do this daily check in. 15, 20 minutes of your time, right? Always a topic. I'm all about, brand awareness for brands. And hey, I don't do anything without showcasing a hotel. Okay. Today happens to be the Courtyard Marriott in East Point, Georgia. So it doesn't matter the hotel. If I've been there, if I experienced it, I'm going to show it to you, right? Because all hotels need a little brand awareness every now and then, right? Just like your brand or the brand you represent, it can be a destination, it can be a hotel. Doesn't matter to me. If it's hospitality, I'm all about creating some brand awareness. So that's one of the things that I do. That's one of the things that I'm dedicated to. Is because who's heard of the Courtyard Marriott in East Point? Who is even heard of East Point? Well, it's outside of Atlanta. Okay, it's near the airport, so it's right in that airport kind of district area before you get to say downtown Atlanta or whatever. But there's quite a few hotels around that area that a lot of people don't know about, right? So my job is to showcase hotels, right? So that's why I'm called Russell of Hotels. If I didn't do that, I'd be Russell at home, Russell in the living room, Russell driving a car, that kind of stuff. But anyway, hey, the comments are open. I'm live on YouTube and LinkedIn. At least that's what I think I am. So if you don't follow me on LinkedIn, please do so. If you do not subscribe to my channel on YouTube, please do so. Then that way you'll get a notification anytime I go live. It'll just go bing, Russell is live. And then you can, chime in or jump on and say, hey, what is Russell talking about today? And the people on YouTube, they can make comments in real time, right? They'll make them right on the screen here. Well, they'll do it on their screen and it'll pop up on my screen and I'll put them on the screen in real time, right? So you can see them, everybody around the world can see your comments. They see your name, your comments, what did you say? All that stuff, right? So that's what it's all about. It's all about engagement. And I love to engage with the audience, if you will, if you'll allow me to, right? So anyway, there you go. So let me just, and of course I always have a topic, and today's topic is, I think it's a topic that I've touched on before, but in light of some conversations I've had with some people lately, I think I'm gonna bring it up again, right? So it's about the rating system, hotel rating system. And some people know about it, some people don't. Some people throw these stars out here like, oh my gosh, a 3-star hotel. That's a 5-star hotel. You know that, right? What the hell does that mean? I don't know what the star ratings mean, because AAA, under AAA, they are diamond ratings. They're not star ratings, okay? And AAA is the official. In fact, let me just, let me stop. Let me get to the topic, okay? So it says AAA ratings, how the AAA diamond rating system works in the U.S. Because AAA, I think, is the U.S., I think Canada, and the Caribbean. I think they use the AAA system, okay, the diamond rating. So when travelers search for hotels, they often look for symbols of trust and quality. One of the most recognized systems in the U.S. hospitality industry is the AAA Diamond Rating System, a trusted standard that helps guests know what to expect before they even check in. Okay, I like that. But how does the AAA Diamond System actually work? And what do the diamonds really mean for hotels and travelers? Let me break it down. I'm gonna break it down Russell of Hotel style. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna break it down for you. So okay, real quick. Okay, so I didn't write anything down. I'm gonna tell you, like, breaking down. I'm gonna break down the diamonds for you. Okay, so what does that mean, Russell? I'm gonna say, 1 diamond, basic, no frills, accommodations. Okay, I'm telling you this, but you don't have to write these down. You don't have to, put them to memory and all that stuff, because all you have to do is go to my website, russellofhotels.com, go to the blog section, hit that blog button, bing, and all the stuff I'm going to talk about is already there. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's there. You can copy, paste it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. It's there. So you don't have to write anything down. You don't have to necessarily remember anything. Just remember that I said I was talking about this. Okay, that's all you got to do. But yeah, all the stuff is on my blog. So don't fret. Just relax. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, and I got it for you. I got you, like they say. I got you. Don't worry about it. Anyway, okay. So number one, one diamond. One diamond. What is a one diamond hotel? Are there one diamond hotels? Have you ever stayed at a one diamond hotel? Of course, I think we probably. I know I have. So I'm not. One thing. Depending on if there's a hotel for everybody, every situation, every occasion, right? There's a hotel for that, and there's a client or a potential guest for that hotel, right? It's depending on what you're doing, where you're going, where you're coming from, what's the need for that hotel. So I don't, just because it's one diamond doesn't mean anything, because I've stayed in probably plenty of one diamond hotels. I just didn't know back in the day that, it was a one diamond hotel because, I wasn't in the hotel yet, hotels yet. So I wasn't Russell of hotels, so I really didn't pay attention to it. Well, now I do, right? So anyway, one diamond, basic, no frills accommodations. You ever stayed in a hotel that's like basic, no frills accommodations? I'm sure. I'm sure you have, right? Because I know I have. And I'm not ashamed of it. It's okay. It's all right. These hotels provide a clean and safe place to stay without the extras. That's what that means. Think roadside motel, budget hotels, or simple lodges. Boom. There you go. We've all been there. So, some people in the back, you're like, I never stayed there before. Then when I read it, like, oh my God, I have. Yeah. Well, don't tell anybody. So anyway, typical features, basic furnishings, minimal amenities, if any at all, focus on functionality over style. Okay, there you go. And you save money, right? And you save money when you do that. Two diamonds, budget friendly with a few extras, slightly elevated from the basics. Two diamond hotels offer modest comfort, the limited services and decor. So it's not gonna be fancy. The room's not gonna be fancy, all that stuff. But as long as you got the Wi-Fi, who cares? Even the one diamonds have the Wi-Fi. Okay, so typical features: modest room decor, some in-room amenities like coffee makers and TVs. Well, that would be great if it had a TV. I think every hotel has a TV in it. Okay, 1 through 5 diamonds all have TVs, and they should all have internet connection, right? That Wi-Fi, that free Wi-Fi. Let's see, and then limited food and beverage service. I'm sure they have soda machines in the hallways and snack machines downstairs, laundry. But a lot of the two diamonds, they have the breakfast in the morning, so you just never know. Just check out the website before you stay at places, check out the website, unless you just happen to be on the road and you have to, pull off. It's like, I need to stay at this motel, hotel, or whatever the heck it is. 3 diamonds, mid-level and full-service hotels. This is the most common rating and includes well-known brands, well-known branded hotels and full-service properties offering more amenities and a higher level of comfort. So there's limited service hotels, there's full-service hotels that are 3 diamonds. So most hotels in the U.S. are 3 diamond hotels, okay? So most of them are 3 diamonds. So you didn't know that. Typical features: stylish guest rooms, full service dining or restaurant options. So they may not be all day dining, but they have something, that may be a grab and go kind of restaurant or something like that, but it does have a restaurant. So there you go. Fitness centers. I don't know if they're fitness centers. I would say fitness rooms. That would be more in line with what you get for the most part. Pools and upgraded public spaces. They may even have meeting space. Most of them, most 3 diamonds, they do have meeting space, because they can be Marriott's, they can be Hilton's, they can be whatever, Hyatt Place, all those, come under that 3 diamond hotel. 4 diamonds, upscale and distinctive hotels. These properties focus on style, service, and elevated guest experience. Expect personalized service and upscale surroundings. Yeah, they're not just anywhere. They're going to be, like in a city center or a resort kind of area, or, something suburban area, whatever. They may even be at the airport area, but it's going to be a really nice hotel even if it's at the airport area. These properties focus on style, service, and elevated guest services. Expect personalized service and upscale surroundings. I just said that. Typical features are luxury materials and decor, on-site fine dining. Okay. Concierge service. Okay. You didn't get that with the other ones, right? You didn't get a concierge with the other ones. The front desk people, they'll double as concierge. High-end guest amenities. So yeah, so you get all that stuff. Okay. And then the last one, 5-diamond world-class luxury hotels. This is the highest rating, reserved for properties that deliver exceptional and memorable guest experiences. These are world-class destinations. Typical features: flawless personalized service. Flawless. I mean, there's no problems here. You just check in and everything is taken care of already. Gourmet dining experiences. They even got vegan, right? They got vegan eats, non-meat eats. You go in and there, the chef is cooking everything to order. And no, I'm just joking about that. But they could have vegan, options and things like that. I don't know. It depends on which one it is. But yeah, gourmet dining experience, iconic design and architecture. So yeah, they take their time and design it. It's not just a well-appointed room. It's design and architecture, and they taken all these things into consideration. Now, 3-diamond, it would say well-appointed rooms. That just means middle of the road for the most part. Okay. Luxury wellness and spa offerings. Yeah, 5 diamonds, they have spas. Get your spa treatment. A lot of them have golf, depending on where it is. So it just depends on where it is. But always make sure you check their website and see exactly what you're getting into or what you're gonna get, what's included. All the restaurants they have, and especially like if you're like you say you go to a 5-diamond in like the Palm Springs area. Some of the stuff could be seasonal because in the summer months, some of the restaurants may not be open. So just make sure you pay attention to that. In any resort kind of area, depending on, the weather, because in Palm Springs, their busy season is basically in the spring, probably, I'm going to say October through probably March. Okay. But anything, after that, especially in the summer months, it's too damn hot. They're not going to have everything open. Okay. It's just not going to happen. All right. So they cut back a little bit on their services. So just be mindful of that. Ask questions, check their website just to make sure all the restaurants and services are open during that time. Okay. Because a lot of people want to flock there because they think, oh, the rates are going to be cheaper and all that kind of stuff. But just so you know that. Just so you know that. Why does the AAA Diamond Rating, why does it matter? For travelers, the Diamond System is a trusted guide to help set expectations. For hotels, earning a AAA Diamond Rating, especially 4 or 5 diamonds, is a badge of honor. It represents consistency, service excellence, and attention to detail. But remember, luxury isn't always about expensive finishes. It's about delivering the best possible guest experience at every level. Okay, so just because it's 4 or 5 diamond, we want to make sure they're delivering like they're supposed to. Deliver on the promise. Whatever that promise is, they need to make sure they're delivering on that as well. So hopefully that's what those diamonds come with. A level of service that you could not get, like especially the 4 and 5 diamond. It should come with a level of service and product that the 3, 2, or the 1 diamonds can't even come close to touching. Okay, so there you go. There you go. But no matter the size of property or your price point, creating a memorable and consistent guest experience is what truly sets any hotel apart from the other. Okay, so that's what it's all about, right? So there you go. But once again, that is all on my blog. Just go to my website, russellofhotels.com, go to the blog, hit it, and all the information I just talked about. More detail will be on the blog, right? I just kind of touched on some things, but there's a lot more detail if you want to check that out. But I just wanted to make sure that, because I had talked about that with Tiffany a couple of days ago, maybe last week, we had talked about rating, how we rate hotels as a group, as a hotel site selection person, right? It's different than how AAA would rate hotels. AAA walks in anonymously, right? They just walk in. They don't make appointments. They just show up and say, hey, we need to talk to the front office or the general manager. We want to check some rooms, right? and they randomly select rooms. You can give them all the rooms they want, but they're gonna randomly check rooms or select the rooms that you give them. Or they're gonna say, well, give me you want on the first floor. Give me no, I don't want this one. Can you give me another one? They will do that because I've been through these before, where it's something else. It's something else to go through one of those kind of a AAA audit, if you will. Okay, there you go. So once again, the blog, I just mentioned the blog. So anything that I talk about, all the topics that I discuss will be on the blog. Just go to russellofhotels.com. Go to that blog right here. There it is. Hit that blog. Bing. And then all the information just rushes down. Pictures, photos, all that stuff. Content, whatever. Just check it out. Just check it out. And as always, Russell on air with Russell of Hotels. That's that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about. That comes on every Tuesday, right? So I do a daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I do on air with Russell of Hotels every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. So that's the only show that really has a dedicated day and time. The daily check-in comes on, for the most part, in the afternoon. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I don't have an exact time, but just go to LinkedIn and YouTube. Both of them are on LinkedIn and YouTube. All my content, for the most part, is on LinkedIn and YouTube. So just make sure you check that out. I've been posting some things, some conversations I've been having with people at the Click conference. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but if you have not, it's on YouTube. It's on LinkedIn. I still have a couple more to put on, and I'll probably put those on tomorrow. I think I have at least 2 more to put on, and I'll make sure I post those tomorrow, starting tomorrow. So they're very interesting. All about hospitality, all about what people do, how they got in the industry. And these are just random people that, for the most part, I didn't know. If I knew them, it was just, kind of like I met them maybe a previous year at the same conference, but never really had a conversation with them. But this time I said, you know what, I'm going to have conversations, and we're going to do it like a podcast, right? Or a daily check-in. So check those out. I think they're pretty damn good. I think they're well done. So just check them out, and you always let me know what you think, right? Because I take that stuff serious, and I want to make sure, well, I'm going to do it anyway, but but if you have comments about it, feel free to make your comments. So once again, on air with Russell of Hotels every Tuesday at 1 o'clock PST, live on LinkedIn, live on YouTube. Just like this is live on YouTube and LinkedIn, same thing for on air with Russell of Hotels. Okie dokie. And we're almost done, right? Like I said, this does not have to last that long. It goes about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm at 18 minutes right now, so we're good. Did I mention that this was the Courtyard Marriott in East Point? Yeah, I think I did. So Courtyard Marriott East Point, I was there, I don't know, several months ago. I was there at not just this hotel, but several hotels in that East Point area. So this is just one of them. This is a Courtyard. Like I said, I showcase all hotels because I stay and I experience all hotels. So I don't, when it comes to hotels, I don't discriminate. I'm like, you know what? No, let's don't go to that hotel. No, I don't discriminate when it comes to hotels. I don't discriminate at all. So there you go. Contact me, any information, any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. Russell at Russell of Hotels is my email. Go to russellofhotels.com. And all my information is there. Like I said, the blog's there, the about section, anything about me, my company, how I started, what I do, who I am, what I do, and how I can help. All that stuff is there. So if you have questions, even my phone number is there. So if you have questions, you can pick up the phone. If you don't want to, text me or email me or whatever, if you want to just call me, well, then just do it. Slide into my DMs. However you want to get a hold of me, that's fine with me. I receive it all, right? So it doesn't matter to me. So it's all about you. It's never about me. It's always about you. So that's it. I think that's it, right? So that is it today. But look for those daily check-ins that I did at the Click conference. I have 2 more that I'm going to post starting tomorrow. But, I have so much content. I have more content than I have time. Does that make sense? But yeah, so I definitely look forward to having a conversation with people, talking about their career, their path. And I always say this, and I may have said it already, no 2 people got in this industry alike, right? No 2 people got in the hospitality industry alike. And I always ask that one question. Did you choose hospitality, or did hospitality choose you? That's the question I always ask, and I love the responses that I get from people. So there you go. Once again, I'm Russell of Hotels. Thank you guys so much for joining. And as always, peace.